Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Taurus, April 16, 2022. This is a good day to buckle down and get a lot accomplished. It is likely that you have been putting off facing your daunting inbox. No more excuses. Today is the day for you to slowly and systematically perform all those chores and tasks you've been dreading. Once you get started, you might be surprised by how much you actually enjoy the process. You will find that there is nothing quite so satisfying as a productive day. You could be wondering what strange potion has been placed in the drinking water. What else could explain the silly and erratic behavior of the people around you? It's a light-hearted day, where the usual conventions and formalities are temporarily dispensed with. Why not join in the fun? You have a good sense of humor and don't express it often enough. You have everything you need today to share your very unique way of seeing things with the world. You will notice just how much people are attentive to you today, especially in the workplace. It's time to assert yourself and your ideas. If your emotions often work against you in this kind of situation, today they will be on your side. Go for it. Your imagination is soaring today. Now that you've finally acknowledged your interest in finance and investment markets, you can't seem to get enough information. You've read up a lot, yet still you're hungry for more. Well, carry on and do your research if that's what interests you. To put it mildly, you are somewhat overwhelmed with what is expected of you. There are frequent misunderstandings, especially with relatives and friends. To avoid making the tense situation worse, refrain from acting in the heat of the moment. You need a great deal of time and patience for talking things over to clear matters up. Don't be satisfied with the story as it stands. You know there's more to it than that. Make sure you're still digging up dirt late today unless you finally unearth the one clue that makes it all make sense. You come under intense scrutiny and react badly to criticism you might receive from people you care about most. Emotional outbursts lead you to say things you later regret. It is probably best if you try and remove yourself from any tense situation to a quiet place where you're able to reflect on how you feel. You could feel bored with your physical environment right now. Today you might be considering making some changes that you have been putting off for a long time. Maybe it's time to think about cleaning, painting, or wallpapering your walls. You might want to use a healing color that will help reduce your stress levels. Green or light blue could be helpful at lowering your blood pressure. Try to create an uplifting setting for yourself. Expect to feel more outgoing and enthusiastic today. It's not surprising to find that you wake up with a smile on your face and full of energy when there's a vibration in the air. It adds to your creativity, ingenuity, and ability to really enjoy things as they happen. If you enjoy creative activities such as painting, writing, or crafting, this is an excellent time to explore more of what you can express in this way. You are sure to enjoy every minute of this. All eyes are on Mars, the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos today, as he shifts focus and therefore changes where his warrior and competitive spirit will be directed. Nearly 6 weeks after returning to your income sector with Venus, Mars wraps up a mission to see you fight for what you deserve, and not just when it comes to the money. Mars might be moving on, but he leaves you with the courage to keep fighting for what you deserve across all the currencies in your life before following Venus into your communication sector. This is the start of Mars' next war, this time on communication barriers. 9 days after Venus, the planet of love returned to your communication sector to begin a mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice. She is joined by Mars, her cosmic lover today. While Mars' focus won't be as specific, as his war on communication barriers begins, this is going to make Venus' job a lot easier. Other suggestions for the feet: do not wear acrylic or tight socks, avoid tight shoes, moisturize the skin of the fingers, as it is very dry and tends to crack, allowing small wounds that give way to fungi. Remember that the feet carry the weight of your entire body. They deserve your attention and care. Instead of looking at things from an emotional perspective, take a more philosophical approach. You are constantly assailed by the suspicion that everyone is against you. You are probably exaggerating the note in an Olympic way. Your friends will serve as a mirror and they will be able to reflect on your thoughts. If you adopt this new perspective, you will have a clearer understanding of the situation. Our eyes in the sky. We want to veer from all the outdated norms that are holding us back, slowly but surely, one step at a time. But it's imperative to add structure to your daily vibe. Once you're able to find stability in all aspects of your day-to-day activities, then you'll be able to feel confident in how to go about your tasks and work. On another note, your personal views and goals are shifting, which means that you long to change your inner world. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and make strides in your life. You don't have to leave the past behind completely, but you should try to embrace a more evolved mindset. This can allow you to see situations from a clearer perspective. In fact, you'll be able to understand matters in a less emotional way, which will help you make all the necessary decisions during this luminary. Lean into your higher consciousness right now and transcend to a place of understanding, compassion, and service to those in need. Over the past 2 weeks, idealism has been at the helm of our decision-making, but by leaving too much up to good faith, we can miss an opportunity to ground our dreams into a realistic container. Now, we're forced to get organized. Some fantasies will need to be let go, and some simply need to be revised and reworked to bear fruit. The moon opposes illusory Neptune, suggesting that we be mindful of our energy. Others may be depending on us to keep a vision alive, but how much are we being expected to sacrifice? An additional trine to Pluto facilitates looking beneath the surface of our engagements and questioning, what is it I am really trying to achieve now? How can I transform what I am working with and embrace its highest potential? At 1:11 a.m., the moon begins its void of course, lasting until around dawn. Take note of any symbolism in your dreams which could further illuminate full moon manifestations. Full moon insights are still being digested, but now, we are processing with one eye towards our relationships. Yes, a personal vision is coming together, but who else will benefit from its realization? An intangible idea only serves to bolster our own imagination. If we get serious and make the intangible tangible, it becomes something we can share with others. This prospect can be a great motivator today. Although our intuition is enhanced, it can also be a liability. We may read the room wrong or misinterpret others' statements. Our own words can be misunderstood as well. This transit puts us in touch with liminal forces and creative energies. It inspires us to interrogate the meaning of life and ask questions about the nature of reality. It's a great influence for occult students and fans of high strangeness and fantasy lore to discuss their fields of interest. Insights come through during meditation, in daydreams, and by allowing our minds to wander. We should simply be cognizant of blurring the line between fact and fiction. Mysteries and make-believe can enchant the psyche or breed suspicion and paranoia.